I'm here in Washington, D.C., and over to my left is the White House on Pennsylvania Avenue. That, of course, is the residence that a lot of Republicans would like to be living in come January 2013, i.e., Republican politicians who may be contemplating running for the presidency. Where do all of these possible candidates stand in the minds of Republicans nationwide at this point? Well, I can give you a measure of positive intensity that we have calculated here at Gallup. It's a measure of how strongly Republicans nationwide feel about these candidates, and we make it just on the base of those who recognize the candidate. So it gives us a feel of the potential impact of each of these candidates. There are a group of 5 possible candidates who are fairly well known out there. You see the list of them in front of you, recognition values of 70% or higher, all the way up to the 96% recognition of Sarah Palin. But of this group, only one has a Gallup positive intensity score of higher than 20%, and that is Mike Huckabee. In fact, he's the highest of any politician that we look at. So at this point, we can say that Republicans who know Mike Huckabee feel fairly strongly about him in a positive direction. That's good news for Mike Huckabee, should he decide to run for president. We looked at this same positive intensity score for a lot of the possible Republican candidates who have lower levels of recognition, and one of those stands out above the others. She is Michelle Bachmann, the sometimes controversial representative from Minnesota. Her positive intensity score is plus 20. Now that's on the base of only about half of Republicans who recognize her, but what that suggests is those Republicans who do know Representative Bachmann feel fairly strongly about her. She generates an intensely positive feeling from these Republicans. So at the moment, we would say the top 2 candidates right now in terms of generating intense feelings from the Republican base are the well-known Mike Huckabee and the not-so-well-known Michelle Bachmann. We'll continue to track this and update you from week to week, month to month, on how these candidates are faring as they contend for the GOP nomination. I'm Dr. Frank Newport, Gallup's Editor-in-Chief.